Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Guzzy and this is Chat with Guzzy. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. On this particular video, I have a lot of gist for you guys. So let's just get right into it. From the whole HOH ballots to the whole the shock of the season so far on HOH not having immunity to the first ship, because that's where it's leading, amongst other news. So let's just get right into it. I'll start from the HOH challenge. So the HOH challenge, Big Brother had literally told them that there were ties available and that all they need to do as pairs, they were to write out the pairs they wanted to nominate as head of house. Yes. So each pair came out to the arena and wrote out a pair's name. And they casted their votes basically. Now, after casting the votes, Big Brother had called them to go back to the arena because while they were casting their votes, once he calls a pair and they cast their votes, they go to the garden. Yes, and Big Brother had instructed that they don't talk to others that had not casted their votes. Now, after this was done, Big Brother had told all of them to report to the arena and the votes were counted. Some people's egos were bruised. For instance, the custodians, yes, because nobody nominated them, and they felt like they had allies in the Mbadiwe Twins. Yes, they were hot and they made it known. Well, let me tell you how people voted. So the Nelita couple voted Strees, Beta voted Checkers, Wendy X Handy voted Satori, Strees voted Nalita. Basically, Strees and Nalita voted each other. Indine voted for the Mbadiwe Twins. Ace voted for Radicals. Flourish voted for Mbadiwe Twins. Mbadiwe Twins voted for Zinwe. Satoria voted for Wendy and Hani, and they voted for them. So basically, it was straight by batter. The Zinwe voted for Flourish. Then Tammy voted for Beta. Radicals voted for Double K. Checkers, Temi, Double K, Radicals. So at the end of the day, it was 2-2. Yes, Radicals got 2 votes and Mbadiwe Twins got 2 votes. And that was when Big Brother told them that as custodians that they should come and decide who they want to give head of house to. That was when he told them that they had 3 minutes to discuss about it. And when the Indian people went to discuss, they spoke about how hot they were. Yes, when they were even going, the Mbadiwe Twins were talking to them and all, and they told them to leave them alone. After all, they did not have their back. So they went and they spoke about how they were putting on their cardigans and how basically it could be that because they were custodians and they already had immunity, that is why they did not consider them for head of house, basically giving these people excuses. Yes, and then they went further to say, okay, let them test them again by making them head of house. So they made the Mbadiwe Twins head of house. And that was when the Mbadiwe Twins were happy. In fact, the dramatic way they used to wear their handband, head of house handband, just for Biggie to come and bust their bubbles. Biggie now told them that, you see this head of house title, unlike other seasons, this title, let him tell them the privilege of the title. And that was when he now said that the head of house would have privilege to the head of house condo. Yes, they will coordinate tax and the house. However, there is no immunity attached to the head of house title. Yes, the head of house can be nominated. And basically, if you don't save them, they feel waka go their house. Yes, and that the head of house cannot save or replace. So basically, this custodian stuff, that is where that privilege goes to, because now, as we all know, the custodian now, were the ones that chose the head of house where there was a tie. The custodians have immunity. So you see wahala. Big Brother now told them that, okay, but to compensate them, they can suggest punishments for minor offenses. So that's it for the head of house tax. Now let's talk about other things that has been happening in the house. So let's talk about the Zinwe pair. Yes, and let's talk about them as relating to double K. Now the Zinwe pair, Chinwe was telling her guy, and she was like, come, I feel like double K are a couple. I feel like they are married safe. She was basically decoding everything about the double K. And it's funny how double K feel like they can tell people that they are besties and all that, whereas people in the house have already seen through them. Even this girl, what's her name, Onyeka, had said it that those two, they are married. Not two ways about it. And Onyeka is giving me the vibes of Amaka. Yes, she's basically going with the vibes, talking any gist you want to hear is Onyeka. She's just basically reminding me of Amaka and Fina when they were doing that their thing. Now let's move over to the sheep. So it's looking like Shaun and Wandi are an item. Yes, apparently they had seen each other once outside the house, and that was it. However, coming into the house and all that, they are feeling themselves to the point where they hear question like, how many children will you like to have? And Wandi is saying, I wanted to have 4, but now I'm thinking 2. I'm like, I don't reach this point. Shaun spoke of how he's feeling her. However, when he was talking about that to his guy Topper, he was like that he does not mind having the 2, meaning he does not mind having the twins. I'm like, this guy is mad. Walala, you don't mind having the twins? Are you serious? Whereas Topaz had told him that it looks like Nelly likes him, and for that he had said that he loves her personality, but he doesn't want to sell anyone false dreams in the house. And now with his movements with Wandi, it is clear that maybe it's how he's kind of feeling that way. And this whole thing with them, Wandi was telling her sister of how basically she's not forcing anything and she's going with the vibe. If it happens, it happens. At this point, I am wondering what will be their ship name, because these two are already sitting on each other's laps, hugging and the rest. What are we giving their ship? Wahala, day 1, abi day 2. Well, moving from that, Victoria and Onyeka were in a conversation where they were talking about how a lot of people like Victoria and how they're already asking to sleep on her bed. Yes, and they were referring to Toby asking to sleep on Victoria's bed. So before I go, let's talk about the few amebo going around online. So apparently, people are claiming that the Mbadiwe twins, they are owing the whole of Lagos. I'm like, how can someone be owing the whole of Lagos? People should be coming down. Yes, and they said that Ben, I told you guys, is a bully. However, someone else had come out to say that Ben is a serious bully. When they were in school, he had beat up a junior till the junior passed out. Yes. And from the them say from online sources, them say Shaun and Victoria were dating. Yes, they were an item. And then because of cheating, they broke up. And Victoria is still with the guy that she cheated on him with. I'm like, I don't believe this story, I beg. I no believe him. Therefore, Topher, his handler, have been going on a blocking spree. Yes, he has just been blocking people. He does the share. Oh, take chop, collect blocking. Oh, take chop, collect blocking. Now, so I'll gist you guys more on the immunity challenge and the nomination process when it happens. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.